What's up, guys? What's going on? Adam here. So, I predicted we'd win by 2 touchdowns. And I figured South Carolina would keep it close. I figured they'd have their running game going off. 45-16. Of course, JT Daniels last weekend had over 400 yards passing. He didn't have that tonight, but we didn't need to. We finally got our running game going, and the defense stepped up the second half. You know, what I'm disappointed about, if you're going to hand the ball off the rest of the game, I disagree with that. Why didn't you go ahead and put JT Daniels on the bench and put Carson Beck in there? Let's throw the ball. Kirby Smart does not keep his foot on the gas. I understand him and Bobo were real good friends. They went to college together. Blah, 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 blah. I would have liked to have seen Carson Beck in there throwing passes. See what he's got. We're going to need him next year. So why not go ahead and play him? So you hand the ball off almost the rest of the fourth quarter. Now, I am proud of Kirby Smart and this coaching staff. They finally made adjustments second half. Our defense started playing lights out. Our offense, of course, did good all game. Besides the one interception and the sack. But other than that, offense played good. We didn't need JT Daniels to throw for over 400 yards or more. Not when our running game was going. It just gets me that Kirby Smart, he's too conservative of a coach. You know, granted, we won the game, but you can also lose a game when you start getting into that conservative mode. And, you know, these announcers, oh, South Carolina, they have these players hurt. They have these players injured. Oh, they had these players opt out. Come on. Quit giving them excuses. That's why everybody has coaches. That's why these coaches prepare these players. Here comes the wife. You want to meet her?
No.
Say hey. Come on, turn around. Say hey.
Baby, stop.
Go. Go. Sorry about that. Was coming inside. $45-16. Dogs on top. I guess Kirby Smart finally learned, and we're not letting them beat us this year and embarrass us. Y'all do me a favor, hit that like, subscribe, share button, hit that bell down bottom. Know that red word below the comment section. Hit that if you like my video. Now, Georgia played a ball game tonight. Now, not saying we would have beat Florida. Not saying we'd be going to the SEC championship. But what would this team be right now if JT Daniels had started the whole season? Would our record be better than what it is now? This kid is a quarterback. He knows how to operate the offense and put the offense in right situations to make plays. Stetson Bennett, Dwan Mathis, from what I'm hearing, is already transferred out. He's on his way out. Stetson Bennett, you might as well go ahead and transfer back out. And hopefully, JT Daniels, he's a sophomore, but can go in the NFL. And he's projected right now to go in the first round already. If he stays next year, we're gonna have Carson Beck, JT Daniels, and Brock Vandagriff. With them three next year, I don't see, if Stetson Bennett does stay, I don't see him getting no playing time. Now, I tell you, JT Daniels didn't have to impress me all that much tonight with his passing. The running game finally, after last weekend, 12 yards total rushing the whole game, James Cook and Zamir White, Kenny McIntosh, and Juwan Edwards stepped their running game up. I'm going to tell you, I am impressed with Todd Monken's play calling. He knows how to get our receivers open. He knows how to get our tight ends open as well. We only threw the ball to our tight ends all night twice, if I recall, and that was to McKitty. We need to get our tight ends involved more. Don't just use them as blockers. Throw the ball to them. So I guess this week, Kirby Smart told his team, we're not letting South Carolina beat us this year. They beat us at home last year. We're going to go into their house and show them that we're going to win this game. Now, he's still got a lot of coaching situations to figure out. I don't know if Matt Luke is the coach for the offensive lineman. I don't know if Charlton Warren is the right coach for the DBs. Our defense, there should be no reason and no excuse that our defense can't play lights out all 4 quarters. Our DBs, 1 interception all night. Finally, Tyson Campbell actually got an interception. Finally. Our defense plays too soft. They leave receivers too open. That's got to be fixed. Now, I don't know if we need to bring in a new DB coach that actually knows how to coach DBs, or if the one we have now needs to get better at coaching. You know, it's like I said a while ago, the announcers, it was like they wanted to make every excuse for the Gamecocks. Well, their best defensive lineman is out. Though they had their number 1 cornerback opt out. They have this player out because he's hurt. But the whole time Georgia had half of their team out with injuries, nothing's ever said. No excuses made. But hey, I'm not complaining. The Dogs came out on top. I predicted by 2 touchdowns. Oh. What will this team look like next year if JT Daniels and Todd Monken stay? I think we finally found an offensive coordinator that can mix the play calling up and gets the players in the right position and gets our playmakers the ball. And like I said, we didn't need our receivers tonight. James Cook finally had over 100 yards rushing. Zamir White had, 80-something yards rushing? Kenny McIntosh had 60-something yards rushing? I mean, all our quarterbacks was balling. And the defense couldn't stop it. So, if your defense can't stop you, keep doing it. And I tell you, we had them backed up on the 2-yard line, and we let them drive almost 90 yards down the field. That was pathetic tackling. Let the running back from the 2-yard line run about 50 yards downfield. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. I'm disappointed that they didn't put Carson Beck in the game 4th quarter. all we did is hand the ball off the rest of the game. If you was going to do that, you should have just put him in there and sat JT Daniels down. "45-16, Dogs come out on top in Columbia." Who's next? Missouri? Can the Dogs keep the momentum and play like they did tonight against Missouri? We shall see. Kirby Smart's got to get out of that conservative mode. You know, I would like to see us stay on the gas and keep scoring points. I don't like going, I understand you're ahead. No other team is going to start, it ain't going to play conservative. They're going to keep their foot on the gas and they're going to keep trying to score points. That's something Kirby Smart's got to learn. And I hope that he finally learned nowadays you got to have a passing attack. You can't just count on your defense to keep you in games. You have to keep scoring points. I appreciate y'all watching my video. Like I said, give me a thumbs up. Leave a comment if you like my video and hit that red subscribe button down there at the bottom and that bell. And hit share. Like, subscribe, share, thumbs up. I sure appreciate it. Y'all have a good night. God bless. And go Dogs.